Hey guys, and welcome back to Bee's Kitchen. A warm welcome to you all. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to make spinach and crab stuffed salmon. Now guys, this salmon is absolutely delicious. Just look at the golden color the salmon has, and don't even get me started on the stuffing. It's so delicious and is going to be basted in some melted butter. As I'm describing this, I know your mouth is watering because mine definitely is. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click that subscribe button. Stay with me and let's get started on this recipe. For this recipe, I am going to use the following ingredients. On my plate, I have my salmon fillet, and I'll be using 4 salmon fillets for this recipe. I also have soft cream cheese, minced garlic. I have some crab meat, and this was tinned. I just drained the water. So I have frozen spinach. You can certainly use fresh spinach, jumbo crayfish flavouring stock, Denful all-purpose seasoning, smoked paprika, white pepper, black pepper, and fish seasoning. I will list all the ingredients used in this recipe, including measurements, in the description box below. So guys, these are my salmon fillets, and as you can see, they are not the biggest fillets in the world, but it should be okay. I purchased this from my local supermarket and this is the best they had. Using a sharp knife, I'm just going to make a small incision on the side of the salmon. This is where I will put the stuffing once it's made. Ensure your knife doesn't go too far because you don't want to pierce the opposite side of the salmon. I'm going to repeat the steps so you can see exactly what I am doing. So as you can see, all the salmon fillets have pockets on the side ready for seasoning. I have added the following seasonings to the salmon fillet, and I'm now going to dab the seasoning in to ensure that each salmon fillet is nicely coated in the seasonings. I will set this aside to allow the salmon to marinate whilst I get started on the stuffing. In a frying pan, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Feel free to use any type of oil of your choice. Next, I'm going to add the minced garlic and the spinach. Because the salmon is well seasoned, I'm going to ensure that the stuffing is also well seasoned. So the spinach and garlic, I'm going to season it with Badia complete seasoning and smoked paprika. I'll mix everything together and saute for 1 minute. After 1 minute of sauteing the spinach and garlic, I'm just removing it. I've placed it in a bowl. I'll set this aside and allow it to cool down. And the garlic and spinach has completely cooled down. Now I'm going to add the cream cheese and the crab meat, and I'll mix everything together well. I am now going to add grated Parmesan cheese, and I'll mix everything together and the stuffing will be ready for the salmon. I'm now going to stuff the salmon. I've just opened the side where I have made the incision, and I've scooped some of the stuffing, and I'm just stuffing the salmon. It's a lot of stuffing. But guys, whilst you're doing this step, ensure that you're not putting too much stuffing in the salmon, because once you begin to fry it, you don't want your stuffing to come out of the salmon. And this is what the salmon fillet looks like once it's all stuffed, ready for frying. In my frying pan, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil and allow the oil to come to heat before I add the salmon. Feel free to add any oil of your choice. As you can see, the pan is nice and hot. I'm now going to add the salmon and I will fry each side of the salmon for 1 to 2 minutes. And guys, try not to overcrowd the pan when you're frying the salmon. You want enough space in the pan, which will make it easier when you're flipping the salmon over, which is why I have decided to fry the first 3 and the remaining 1 later. I am now going to flip the salmon over and allow the skin side to also cook for 1 to 2 minutes. And as you can see, guys, the salmon has developed this beautiful golden color to the front side, and this is looking so good. As I mentioned earlier, I don't want my salmon fillets to break, so these 3 are done. I'm just removing it from the pan and fry the last one. This is the last salmon fillet and that is also ready. I'm just adding the other 3 which I had removed from the pan earlier, ready for basting. To baste the salmon, I've just added a little bit of butter. I'm going to allow the butter to melt. Once the butter has melted, I'm going to baste the salmon for 2 minutes, and guys, the salmon will be ready. Guys, if I tell you the aroma coming from this pan, my goodness, this salmon smells incredible. You are not going to cook your salmon any other way once you try this recipe. I promise you that. And can we just appreciate the golden color the salmon has? Just look at this beauty. And the stuffing, don't even get me started on it. Guys, I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell, which will notify you every time I post delicious recipes like this. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.